हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय स्टडी पॉइंट। यह हमारा थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का सेकंड वीडियो है। पुराने वीडियो को देखने के लिए डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स को चेक करें। सो इसमें हम बेसिक टर्मिनोलॉजी एंड गैसियस लॉ के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। सो फर्स्ट टॉपिक इज द प्रोसेस। What is the process? So there is a process is some definitions is any changes of the system is undergo from the from one equilibrium state to the another is called the process, like this. So first, next is the path. The series of states through which a system passes during the process is called the path. Next is the cycle. It is the cycle. It is a process where the initial and final state is the same. There is no difference between the internal energy at one point to the another point. So initial and final internal energy will be zero. It means constant. So internal energy will be zero for the cyclic process. So next is the heat. So heat is the type of energy which there is flow from higher temperature to the lower temperature. Next is thermal equilibrium, and when two body are in a thermal equilibrium, so they have a zero temperature difference. So next is the specific heat. Is specific heat is to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a mass, that is called specific heat at a constant pressure and constant volume. It is there is the two types. Number first way is specific heat at a constant pressure and specific heat at a constant volume. Like it required the heat to raise the temperature of 1 degree Celsius temperature one of 1 kilogram of substance at a constant pressure, that is called Cp. Next is a Cv, is a specific heat at a constant volume, is required the heat to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a substance at a constant volume, that is called Cv. There is the some difference between is Cp minus Cv is equal to the R. There is a Mayer's formula. This topic is will discuss in next video. So Q is equal to the mCv. So Q is the heat added to the system and abstracted to the system, and m is the mass, C is the specific heat, and D is the temperature difference. There is the unit of specific heat. Next is the latent heat. It is to determine the energy to change the phase. It means required the heat to require the energy to change the phase of a system. That is called latent heat. Q is equal to the ml. M is the mass of system and L is the latent heat. So L is equal to the Q by M. So its unit is joule per kilogram. So next is the gaseous law. Gaseous law is it is all gaseous law follow at the low pressure and high temperature. So first is the Boyle's law is according to the Boyle's law is the pressure is inversely proportional to the volume at a constant temperature. So P inversely proportional to the V, as shown in diagram like this. There is the temperature, there is a temperature constant, so graph between the pressure and the volume. So its diagram will be the hyperbolic like this. So when the two gaseous condition is the first is the P1 V1 is equal to the P2 V2. So where is the P1 is the pressure of a first gas and V2 is the volume of a second gas, and V1 is the volume of first gas and P2 is the pressure of a second gas. There is the more numerical asked in competitive exam on the basis of this formula. So next is the chance law. According to this law, is volume of gas is directly proportional to the absolute temperature at a constant pressure. So V directly proportional to the T. So its diagram between the volume and the temperature will be the linear. It is already originated from the original like this. It is inclined at the 45 degree from the temperature. Next is the Gay-Lussac law. Is pressure of gas is directly proportional to the absolute temperature at a constant volume, like this. P directly proportional to the T. So for the two gas, P1 upon T1 is equal to the P2 upon T2. Where is the P1 and P2 is the pressure of first and second gas, and T1 and T2 is the temperature of first and second gas. Next is Avogadro number, Avogadro constant, Avogadro's law. Next, according to this law, is in this law is the volume of a molecule is direct volume of a gas is directly proportional to the molecule number of molecule of a gas item. So V directly proportional to the N. So for the two gases, V1 upon N1 is equal to the V2 upon N2. So where is the N is equal to the WIM, and N is the number of moles. So there is a combination of ideal gaseous law, as we will get the finally result. So that is P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to the P2 V2 upon T2. So we will get the finally ideal gas equation PV is equal to the nRT, like this. This equation is directly asked in exam, many exam like SSC and RRB and other state JEE exams. So we will discuss the questions on the basis of thermodynamics which is asked in competitive exam, discussed in the last video of revision thermodynamics, right? If this video is useful for you, so like and share, subscribe the make study point. Thank you watching my video.